Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. McCarthy going to put it up right away. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing is McCarthy. Flush to his right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. An inside give to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. McCarthy operating from the gun. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Thank you, Chop.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. On play action, they'll throw out to his left.
No, still drive.
And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now 2nd and 9. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Naylor, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking to pass. Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They'll send the tight end in motion left. A run straight ahead with Achane. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 65 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
You do that.
From the shotgun, McCarthy flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now McCarthy. And the pressure gets to him again. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
You go outside, you can worse. So the 83 coming across, and I know he fast.
Here's McCarthy. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Smith brings it in, going across the middle.
Complete to number 9, Johnny Smith. A gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down at 7. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. Gets this one to Hill. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. From midfield, here's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Tua going to give this to Wright. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to make it a 2-score game. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. Now he's going to get this all the way
What was that, you guys?
inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Back to throw. McCarthy. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a
Wrap it up.
touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 94 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and
Wrap it up.
by Sanders.
You know, when this game started, you thought you
were
were
game
going to
now. The lead moves to 17.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah.
He's got a man complete. And
I
he
should have
gets
thought
us to
that.
the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw again. Buying time to his left. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
There you go.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You say that all the time.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Ooh. You want to swerve it. I'm going to run it back.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Oh, you're just going to allow your defense.
And
Respect.
no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's a run by Wright. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It was pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for
Turn that
more.
bitch, man. You fuck around and score. It's real shit.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he stops the clock.
Here's that.
12 seconds left to play.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a